Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, Dusty.
It legit is morning right now.
It really is.
So this is the first time in a long time.
Maybe not when they're listening.
First time in a long time that we've had to record before opening. The Memorial Day holiday really jacked up our schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And so today might be a little shorter than the last few episodes because we have limited time. We have about 35 minutes, but we have a little special thing at the end planned. And by special, I mean not that special at all, actually.
It's kind of special.
Where were we going to start? So
it's basically like if you had to write a paper in high school and you just like, it's got to be 5 pages. So you put a big graph in there to take up space.
That's exactly what we're doing today.
Yep.
And also at the end, I think we're going to replay something's in my throat. We're going to, at the end, instead of our normal outro song, little jingle, we're going to play, I think, Brad, we haven't talked, we should play track 16
of
the new BJ Mandrel album, Bench Jeweler Melodies Volume 2, which drops May 30th, this Saturday.
Dang.
Now, depending on when you're hearing this, then this Saturday may have passed.
Probably, maybe.
Also, while the album is dropping, I think JCK is officially underway. By the time this goes, let's go find the dates because I don't know what the exact dates are. Do you know?
I think it is.
I think it starts
Friday
like
through
tomorrow, right?
Monday or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it starts today. Yeah, no, tomorrow. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, Friday through Monday. Okay, it does open today though. So a lot of people, maybe they'll be too busy to hear this because they'll be so busy out there because sadly we will not be there. But I do think this is a great opportunity for some vendor to potentially hear this.
Mm-hmm.
And for next year,
bring us in.
Like we can just hang out in y'all's booth, or if you want to buy us a booth.
Can you imagine?
Buy us a booth.
Dude,
they're so... I just realized how that's... You buy us a coffee, buy us a booth. But wouldn't that be, I don't know.
Like how many people would you just bring in just by having us here? It's like,
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we have to be set up with, I'm just going to say the names, Stuller, Guesswin, SEP Tools, Gabby over there in Chicago. I think he's got a booth this year. Which tool companies am I forgetting? Pepe Tools, do they set up a shop?
They do, yeah. I don't know. I've never been JCK, so I have no idea.
Any of the big tool companies, I would imagine, could be worth their while because that's where we would be hanging out the whole time. They need like a little section or a booth or two that are just for like the bench jewelers. But then again, are bench jewelers going to JCK? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the question. I don't really know.
I mean, we would have a reason to go regardless because we do have a retail jewelry store, so we could probably find some other benefits. But I wonder if you're like exclusively just a bench jeweler, like do you get to go as kind of like a hey, great job, you want to come to Vegas this year with the team? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or I feel like that would never happen, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm a little pessimistic this morning.
Maybe. You know, something to be optimistic about though.
What's that?
On Instagram, you can now use BJ Mandrel's song as your audio.
Yes. And we're going to have to get on him too, because I see that I noticed that he started an Instagram account.
Didn't even tell me.
So
did he tell you?
I got the follow notification, but
yep.
Sometimes when I text him, he's in another part of the world, so he doesn't respond.
Like Newfoundland.
Yeah, he frequents Newfoundland apparently. But anyway, yeah, so he's on there, and I'm going to try to push him to, once this album is out for a couple weeks, to start putting all the songs like in real form. That way people can start using them. So
I think it would be super cool if
he's got his work cut out for him.
The bench jewelers out there, when they do get their vacations, and maybe it's just for a couple of hours, that they show some footage and put that music to it. And,
for real.
And I don't know, we should come up with a cool little hashtag for that.
It almost makes me want to buy a bottle of rum so I can pop that bottle and pour that rum.
Yep.
God, I have been singing that song. So I sing it all the time in my head.
So I unfortunately opened.
Yep, go ahead.
Are you done?
I just went into my own little jam
You sure
sesh.
did. I unfortunately opened Instagram first thing this morning, and so that song was the first thing I heard, and so it has not left my head.
Beautiful. It's a good one to get in your head.
Beautiful week. Not at 6 a.m.
All right, so yeah, all the quick announcements are Bench Jeweler Melodies Volume 2 drops May 30th. The whole album, 17 tracks, 3 little surprise interludes.
Mm-hmm. You're going to love those.
So you're going to want to stream that album, listen to it, play it in the shop, play it in the store. It doesn't matter.
Y'all won't do
Play it on your drive to work, from work, on vacation, in Vegas even. Make that song go viral in Vegas this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Or the song, that album.
Yes.
There's a couple in there that would definitely could.
We got to plan ahead better and have BJ make some like JCK tracks if we are releasing it close to that date.
Well, dude, also somebody said, how awesome would it be if BJ like showed up, because they hire performers to come out during these events.
Dude.
I think there's like Nelly or something. Like, who is that? But BJ Mandrel, if he showed up. Now, if he showed up,
dang,
I bet the crowd. I mean, see, that's the kind of stuff JCK is. They're trying to be this nice, world-renowned event when they could be bringing in us and having BJ Mandrel do some stuff.
Right?
They're overthinking it.
Just it's so easy.
It's not that hard. The other thing is the way to support our show is buy me a coffee. This came up yesterday with another content creator we had visiting, not a jeweler, content creator.
Bourbon Brad.
Who lives in the bourbon space.
Again, not me. Not me when I drink.
So Brad had a few drinks yesterday. We started talking shop. But talked about the idea of like Patreon stuff. I think one day we're going to get there. I really do. I think we want to really fine tune some video stuff. We want to make it worth everybody's while if we're going to do like a patron and stuff.
Yes.
But in the meantime, the way these kind of shows last and don't die out is by either corporate sponsorships,
which we ain't getting any.
which apparently we might not ever get. We have learned in not so subtle ways that we cannot keep our mouth shut. But we also have learned that that's what makes us a little different. And I know we won't ever be like some of the other content creators and podcasters out there. Yep. And so it is what it is. If you guys want us to just cave and sell out, then just let us know. Email us. But if you don't want us to sell out, then you can click the link where you're listening to this. At the bottom of the description, it says buy me a coffee. If you click that link, you can send us $1 or $1,000. We use that money to upgrade stuff as this podcast expands and grows. We do have to buy a new computer very soon, which we've saved up. And by saved up, I mean not spent all the money that has been sent so far since we started the Buy Me a Coffee. Hence, I was pouring my coffee this morning. It's been a while just to prove it. So
that sounds like coffee.
We will use that money to probably buy a new computer soon so we can do some more aggressive editing, because we are going to slowly switch over to video podcasting for our YouTube subscribers only. And then that means we'll need better cameras to make it really good. And I think once the content gets top notch, then we'll charge you guys to listen, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how this works. We're going to go exclusively.
I think we're going to do that.
We're going to go exclusively Patreon only. No, we would never do that. This is too fun.
But also, that's a good point. If we sell out, it
should
will
we
be
sell out too? That's not what you're going to say.
No, it will be the listeners' faults. So don't be like, oh, bro, they sold out. No.
Over here pushing Stuller lasers all of a sudden.
Oh, we will too. We will sell out with the best of them. Oh my gosh, this B&D laser, wow, this is the best, guys.
And we'll try to we'll take our CSMA laser in the background of our videos and just like cover it with with a piece of paper, censor it out.
Yep.
That's how fast we'll do it.
Oh, that piece of junk, that CSMA.
No, we love our CSMA. We love everybody. That's the thing, is we love everybody. And this is how you know we love everybody. If we make fun of you,
we love you.
We love you. if we laugh at you, we love you. The people that should be probably the most, I shouldn't say worried because we're just two random dudes with a microphone.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
the ones,
seriously, don't be worried.
Don't be worried. But like, if we just completely ignore you, it's because maybe we probably do like get on our nerves, and we would just rather not say it than to be jerks. Well, we're not jerks.
Yeah, and we just talk about the things we use, and we use the things we love. So it's not like, like there's other things out there that we don't use, so we don't know to talk about them.
No, that's true. Very true. Yeah.
One thing I have made fun of that I hate.
But if all these companies would just send us free stuff, then we could be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But the one thing I have made fun of that I do hate, that I don't love, quality gold catalogs. And I'm talking about the extra ones. Yeah. You know the ones.
Oh, yeah, the ones that you don't need.
Yep.
I mean, I can't even remember the last time I sold something out of one of those bonus. Like, we got a stack of, 7 or 8 this week?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, I'm pretty sure we're going to throw away 7 out of 8 of them.
Yep.
Maybe 8 out of 8.
Yep.
But some stores, maybe they utilize those. I don't know.
Stepdaddy Ron commented about how they look like 70s album covers. And Ari had talked about how like somebody had gotten a hold of AI. Mm-hmm. So I could definitely see they're really trying to get noticed.
Yeah.
Well, notice this in the trash can.
Okay. Well, we still have some more stuff to talk about. We have rambled quite a while on updates. This video obviously will not be video, but I'm hoping maybe the next one will. Maybe. We currently have a video of ourselves on YouTube if you haven't watched. Mm-hmm. Teaser that might be posted at the end of this one.
Just the audio.
Maybe. The audio version of our video podcast will be added to the
end you've all seen
when we're all done. Well, not everybody's seen it because it didn't have 23,000 likes. I can tell you that. So
I don't know why not.
You know what we need to get into? It's been a couple weeks. Shop talk.
Shop talk, where we talk shop. Shop talk, let's talk shop. Woo!
I think that was a long enough pause.
Is that enough time?
Yeah,
I never know. Yeah, I guess you haven't added.
I have not added the button to it. I think about it in this moment every single week. But shop talk, Brad. This is, like I said, post Memorial Day. We're going in the summer. School's coming to an end. Graduations. Father's Day is coming up. How is your box of repairs?
Pretty stacked because we just are coming off of Memorial Day, and that's when Mondays are usually when we get most of the work done. And
Where were you at?
I was at let's see, was that an amusement park? Yep, a local amusement park.
Oh, Lord.
You were at the lake.
Yeah, usually on Memorial Day, my in-laws have a little place on the lake, so we were on the boat doing some tubing. Nice time, but like you said, we came in, that means we had to come in Tuesday, and we were already behind on Friday when we clocked out.
Yep.
I'm actually doing pretty good, but I think it's because you haven't dropped off a lot of stuff on my bench to finish up. But I do have a couple custom things to finish, some stone settings, which I'm hoping to get done this week. But we can always do it next Monday, you know?
Yep. So,
anything fun or anything on your bench that's been a pain in the butt or fun? I posted a video, on my story of this giant amethyst. It was like 19 millimeters long, pear shape. Mm-hmm. And the lady just wanted it set on a ring. She was like, just big, gaudy ring. So then I had to take a giant silver band. It was like 17 millimeters wide, hammer it, which Ari and Brad whined about because I had to hammer it for so long.
God, yes, nonstop, just tap, tap, tap,
yeah,
tap,
that's
tap,
what.
tap,
that's
tap,
how
tap,
you
tap,
make
tap,
jewelry, Brad. That's how it sounds.
No, it shouldn't.
Well, it is.
Oh.
And then I had to order the biggest basket ever. I mean, this is so stupid. Somebody was like, I posted a little video. They're like, it looks a little crooked. I'm like, it probably is because it's silver.
Also, shut up.
Yeah. That's why we don't post the stuff we do, because no matter how perfect it is or is not, someone will comment on it. Mm-hmm. We gotta fix this, guys and gals. We gotta fix this type of mentality.
Yep. Maybe
but I put it in the tumbler, and then it turned out it straightened everything out. Fixed it. So that was the only thing that I was, and actually wasn't that bad. I was dreading it, and I put it off. Actually, this client, she kept saying it wasn't no rush, and I think I've had it in my basket for like 3 or 4 months.
Worst thing to tell Dusty.
Oh,
that
yeah.
It's not a rush.
If you say no rush, it is going to the back, and everything that comes in will go in front of it.
Yep.
And then, so once she finally was like, all right, yep, that's perfect. And it's also one of those jobs where I set a really high dollar amount so that she would say no. Mm-hmm. And she said, that sounds perfect. And I'm like, crap. It wasn't that bad, though.
That's good.
Anything frustrating or exciting on your bench? Did you mess up any more watches?
No, I did not.
Oh, you got to tell what happened with that guy. The watch, the Invicta that you scratched.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't have to deal with him.
That story will be at the end of this podcast if you didn't catch it on YouTube.
Yeah, so the guy picked it up and Ari helped him, and then Dusty clarified. So basically Ari was like, yeah, we couldn't do this one. And Dusty's like, yeah, man, it was a toughie. We tried. And haven't seen him since. So,
and it was scratched. He scratched it, boy.
it was not that. I mean, it was pretty scratched, but it was not scratched. I mean, it was scratched.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was so like if it had been less scratched, he would have noticed it. But because it was a big scratch, somehow those people don't even notice.
Right. Exactly.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Anything hard or suck you?
Yes.
on your box
Gosh,
over there?
yes. And you already posted about it. It was the man's wedding band that you had flush set some diamonds into and made it the perfect size. And he's like, no, actually, I need it a size bigger.
That was so frustrating. Like, because you have to work on that one today because it's due tomorrow.
Yes, and that. Oh,
so let me clarify. It was actually a special order from Stuller.
Oh, so you didn't say that.
Thank God, no.
Oh, okay.
I realized they could do it, and the clients had came in multiple times to discuss this, and you could tell that the wife was way more into this process than the husband, but the ring was for the husband. Mm-hmm. And so it was like a million questions, a million texts, a million phone calls. They visited several times to measure his finger, to make sure they had the exact width. We found the exact thing that they were kind of looking for at Stuller. Had to have it made to order, of course, because it had to be a very particular size.
Sure did.
And so all the diamonds are evenly spaced out, flush set, and all the way around a men's white gold band. And she picked it up, I want to say, before the holiday. And yeah, not even a week later, he comes in, it's too tight. We have to size it up an entire whole size.
Yep. And we have sized that man's finger several times. I think every time he came in, we sized it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, now it's like high heat, high humidity. So, like, I get it. But, and I basically just said, like, one section is going to have a bigger space than the rest. Mm-hmm. And I have a feeling, like, no matter how well we do it, it's going to, if you look hard enough, it's going to be like, oh, it looked like it was sized. But he doesn't seem to care. So, hopefully, his wife doesn't care. So.
He does not care. So, whatever.
So, this is one of those I just know. And it's like, what is it, like 8 millimeters wide? It's probably 3 millimeters thick too.
Yeah, it's huge.
Gosh. And of course, all lab grown diamonds set into it so they could save some money. Mm-hmm. Anyway, all right. So that's shop talk.
Shop talk.
Well, the last thing on the agenda was an email, right, Brad?
Sure was.
So we've said this before. We said this in the early days. We really want to hear like your crazy customer stories or crazy shop stories. But I get that everyone is not a writer, a suspenseful writer. Well, we had someone email us who is an amazing writer. And what he emailed us is, I hope he doesn't mind us saying his name and stuff. I won't say all of his, well, it'll make sense. Well, it's just his first name. His name is Rob. He sent us an email, and this is the emails. These are a perfect example of the emails we would love to get from you guys. In case you're wondering, where do we send that email? It's benchjewelermemes@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
We check it twice a month, and this one took me a while to get to it. Let me see how long it took me to see that he emailed me. Oh, it was only that wasn't too bad. 4 days.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good for me. If he had emailed 4 days earlier, it would have been 8 days. Makes sense? Yeah.
Yep. That's the math.
The math be mathin'.
It do be.
So we're going to read this. It's a long email, but he paints a beautiful picture for us bench jewelers.
Okay.
Should we just get into it? So just start reading it?
No, let's stall.
Let's just keep talking about it.
How was your day?
So he says, "Greetings, gents.
Ooh.
A big hello from Chester, England in these unprecedented times." That's how I imagined he said it.
Wow. Just wow.
He said, "That's right. I'm a member of your international listenership." I'm going to pause it because someone made a comment on one of our reels recently talking about customers interrupted and he's trying to listen to a podcast. And I said, well, obviously it must have been our podcast. And he said, sadly, my English is not that good, but I did try. So he gave it a valiant effort to hear us ramble. And I think even if you speak like the Queen's English, you're probably like, what are they saying half the time?
I was like, we are not the podcast for those who are not experts.
I also saw in another random content creators post, it was like jewelry pet peeves. Pretty sure they copied our idea, but somebody said when American jewelers don't pronounce the L in solder, that drives them crazy. And then they were like, all these Brits were over there making fun of us.
Solder?
Mm-hmm. They were like SODDER. That's how they say it.
Mm-hmm. That is
how we say it sometimes.
Yep.
Okay, back to this.
Especially
to Rob's email.
on the 4th of July, that's how we say it.
But an extra, we take that really L right out of there.
Solder.
All right, that's right. I'm a member of your international listenership. My name's Rob. On Insta, I'm fill in the blank. We've interacted on there from time to time. Anyway, sorry I'm late. I knew you started podcasting, but I only got round to throwing it on this last week or so. And I'm on a speed run of the old episodes. I just wanted to... Please remember that I can't read, so as we're going through this, I have a problem. Yep. I should make Brad read these.
No, you should not.
I just wanted to drop you a message and thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the memes and the content. This can be a lonely job sometimes. And just knowing you guys in the community are also out there and that the highs and lows of this line of work are so universal. Well, it goes a long way, and I appreciate what you're doing. I feel seen. That's just a little intro. You're welcome. Before we keep going.
I'm just looking up where Chester, England is.
Are you paying attention?
It's up near Liverpool. In Manchester.
Yeah, they play some football.
The football.
Up near the football.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to keep going.
Okay, you keep going.
I'm 20 plus years in the industry, straight out of college, like me and Brad. And I've done a bit of everything. Nowadays, I'm a one-man setup working directly for the trade, so I pretty much sit here by myself every day. And like you guys, I don't consider myself an expert by any stretch, but I know what I'm doing with most processes. I set, I cast, hand fabricate, repair, and like everybody, I have many stories, but I'll share this one for now. It is not exactly jewelry specific, but I do think it speaks to the 3 jewelry workshop realities. Number 1, the utter expendability of the lowest ranking member of the workshop team.
Always.
Number 2, the total inability of a good workshop to ever throw anything away, ever. 3, the apparently inexhaustible list of responsibilities which the general public perceive to fall on their local jewelers. Can I just express how much I love this email? Because those 3 things are so universally true. But let's continue reading. Okay. A shop I used to work for was immediately adjacent to a small courtyard which served as the entrance to a bar and which could be seen from the street. I'm imagining it like kind of cloudy and foggy for some reason. Right?
Yes.
The courtyard was...
Probably because it's England.
Yes. The courtyard was netted over to prevent birds from nesting. One morning the shop was uncommonly busy. But not for sales or people selling their gold or even watch batteries. No, every person through the door wanted to bring one thing and one thing only to our attention. A crow had somehow become entangled in the netting and was very not happy about it.
I bet so.
The following conversation was pretty representative. Quote, "Hi, I just thought you ought to know that there's a bird. It's next door. It's sort of trapped. Yes, we know about the bird. It's very distressed and making a lot of noise. Yes, we can hear it too. Well, are you going to do something about it? Well, it's not really our courtyard or our problem.
Right.
I'm worried it's going to die. Well, I just thought I ought to tell you about it. Thank you. We're trying to get something done about it." He goes, we absolutely weren't trying to get something done about it. But after hearing some version of this story for the 20th time, we decided that maybe we should. Okay. Naturally, there are probably phone numbers we could have called, but why do that? When the youngest dog's body on the team, me.
Youngest what?
Dog's body. I'm assuming that's a British term.
Dog's body?
Yeah, that's what it's spelled. DOGSBODY as one word.
Okay, I'm going to look that up. Continue.
Go ahead. I need an update on that.
Okay.
When the youngest dog's body on the team, and he said me.
It's a derogatory but informal term for a person who does all the menial, boring, or unpleasant tasks that others, typically those in authority or higher status,
I got you. That
do
makes
not
sense.
want to do.
So we need to...
Basically, Ari.
I was going to get there, but you just came out and said it. Okay.
Right to it.
All right. So, naturally, there are phone numbers we could have called, but why do that when you have a dog's body in the shop? That was him, apparently. Mm-hmm. Then they could be talked into dangling out the window whilst being held by the ankles. Even at full stretch, hanging almost vertically, I was about 4 to 5 feet shy. Oh, I'm surprised to use feet there. Shy of the crow. So we fashioned a device. A length of wood with half... I swear, it's so fun reading British stuff. Okay. So we fashioned a device, a length of wood with half a pair of scissors, duct taped to the end, and I went Spider-Man down the wall again, now clutching the device while the workshop manager held me by my feet out the window. I carefully cut through the netting, one strand at a time, while the crow watched me with one beady eye. I am convinced it knew I was trying to help. It took over 10 minutes, but finally the bird got free. I spent the rest of the day in a shredded t-shirt and with aches in places I never knew existed. The length of wood with the scissors duct taped to the end was still leaned up in a corner of the workshop when I left that place 6 years later.
Dang.
Thanks again for the company and the laughs. It is a genuine public service you're providing, and we salute you. There are so many things I've wanted to chip in on and talk to you about, or things I think would make great topics for the podcast, but for now, I'll just send you a pic of my bench, and especially what I spend 8+ hours a day sat on. That's usually a pretty good conversation starter. We need a whole episode on chairs. I'll buy you a coffee just as soon as I work out how. He did message me and say he figured out how to buy us a coffee.
Aww.
If you ever fancy a guest with the international flavor, give me a shout. Warm regards, with warmest regards, Rob.
We do fancy. We do fancy that.
We fancy it. So I think but this is like, it's funny that this story happens in England and it's just kind of so out there, but it's legit a similar story that we just go through in 2026 all over the world. Like the amount of things that, one, like you mentioned, the utter expendability of the lowest ranking member of the workshop team. That just made me laugh because we used to work at a place and thankfully we were never the low men on the totem pole.
I mean, at
one point I was, when I first started. And so that just made me laugh because we all know it's true, especially if you've ever worked in a workshop with, 2 or 3 jewelers or just, a place with, a few staff members. There's always the low person on the totem pole. And, but the main thing is the total inability of a good workshop to ever throw anything away. There is something about jewelers and workshops that,
because you never know when you'll need it.
I know, and that's what is so annoying. And you just buy tools or you inherit things. Like when I purchased this shop, it was a jeweler before me, and everything was so crappy.
All right,
it was so junky, and there's just things I'm like, well, I could use that one day, and I know deep down inside, I will not use it.
Yep.
But I'm like, but maybe. Mm-hmm. And truth be told, even if that moment came, I don't know where it would be.
Right.
But
where would I even find it?
But the truest part of the story is the apparently inexhaustible list of responsibilities which the general public perceive to fall on jewelers.
Yep.
Like we've probably talked about it to some degree, but the things people come in and just assume jewelers can do.
Mm-hmm. Last week I had a guy brought in, I think it was like the the motor for a toy train. And he had stripped the screw to replace the battery.
Yeah.
He was like, I just figured you guys could get this. It's like, well, I'll try. I could not.
We've got our fair share of women that bring in purses that have screws. And the screws, in comparison to a watchmaker screw, are like 30 times too big.
Yes.
But they're like, I just thought you'd have small screws. And I'm like, well, we do.
We do. This is not a small screw that you're missing.
In the realm of what we do, this is a massive screw.
Yeah.
You might as well just said, hey, do you have one of these roofing nails back there?
We might.
We might.
We would before we have.
I mean, the list goes on and on. It's purses, trains. I mean, I get back in the day, maybe a common thing for a jeweler would maybe have a watchmaker and a clock repair person, but those days have been so long gone for at least 30, 40 years, I would imagine, that you could just walk in, like people do it, so I shouldn't say who, takes their 100-pound clock off the wall that hasn't worked in 30, 40, 50 years without calling and loads it up, wraps it up in a blanket all nice and pretty, drives to the jewelry store and unloads it and carries it in. I just want to see if y'all look at this clock.
I used to hate that. Now I love it because we don't get it that often anymore.
Yeah.
And when because you see them struggling to get it out of the car and like having to open the door, and I'm just sitting there chuckling the whole time.
The question always really is, do you let them tell the story first before you say, oh, I'm sorry, we don't do clock repair? Or do you try to like get it, like as soon as they walk in, oh, I'm so sorry, hey, we don't do clock repair? Because I've done both, and both can be pretty satisfying.
Yep.
I guess
They
it just
usually
depends
end
on your
up
mood.
telling you the story anyway, but
Oh, yeah, because you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, we don't do clock repair. Oh, well, do you know anybody that does? Absolutely, I don't.
This is just, it means a lot to me. I got it.
My dad got it in the war over in
He carried
Germany.
He carried it throughout the war and then brought it home.
It was a cuckoo clock, which is not 100 pounds, but
Could be.
you never know. Some of them got pretty big, I think. Should we have a clockmaker come on the show, Brad? No. I'll answer my own question. But it's, it's the people who cluelessly come in and are like, hey, can I get it? You guys, fix watches? Yeah, we do. Oh, my Apple Watch needs a new crystal. It's like, okay,
Right.
Susan,
Those aren't the same.
that's the dumbest thing ever. Like, how did you make it this far to think that was the equivalent of changing a watch crystal on a Seiko? You thought the screen that you touch and play games on and treat like you're a Power Ranger or a Spy Kid, you think you could just walk into a jeweler and we're just going to pop that off and put a new one on?
We're not.
You're not.
I do know that some jewelers got into the cell phone repair game.
I think they did in the early days, but I think that's,
it's now kind of separated again.
yeah, it's too. It just doesn't make
much.
any. It
Too
just
much,
doesn't
bro.
make any sense to me, anyway. But there's so many things that, just random stuff people bring in, and it's just like, that's no. Why would you think?
No.
There was a time where thankfully it has not happened in a while, but I wonder if other people get it. The boomers come in with their old razors, electric razors.
Oh, yes.
like,
It's
yeah.
been a while.
Do you guys do electric razor repair? I'm like, literally no one does that, sir. And probably hasn't since I've been born.
You know what I want is your body hair in my shop.
Where I repair Rolexes. We don't repair Rolexes. Somebody's gonna send us email. I didn't know y'all did that. Can I send it in?
Oh, they wouldn't even ask. They just there. It's on the way.
They don't even know where to send it.
I don't know. Do you think how anonymous do you think we really are at this point, Dusty?
I don't want to give people a reason to go looking, so
Okay, still pretty anonymous.
I guess.
I mean, I think you can find whatever you want to find in this world.
Mm-hmm.
We can just delete this part if you don't want to talk about it.
Well, it is what it is. Especially now that people saw our faces for the first time. If you're following I posted a little clip that you will hear.
And we're sending out merch. If you get merch from us, it comes from our address.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a PO box or something.
But even that, you're going to know
true.
our general vicinity.
And then it's just a few clicks away. We did not think this through.
We did not.
I joked with I forgot who it was, but somebody alluded to something what you're saying, and I was like, well, what if the ultimate prank was we close down our retail store, we go private jeweler or like wholesale trade work, and our shop is called Bench Jeweler Memes.
That would be fantastic.
And then we don't even make it a secret anymore.
Yeah.
And then like we discussed previously, we are the Dick's Last Resort of jewelry stores.
Yep. It's gonna be great.
But then we can, when somebody sends us like, hey, here's 10 repairs, and we could just roast their, well, I guess it would be their client stuff. It wouldn't be their stuff.
But we could roast them of how they took it in. Like,
Yes.
fix? Okay, cool. We'll fix it.
5-. You need it sized up to a 5-. That makes sense. Idiot. Okay, well, I hate this. I hate this so much because it's been so long since we had to end a podcast so we could go open up. And Ari's not here today, too. So
She is not.
it's going to suck.
It will.
And we have so much work to do.
We'll have
So
to
little
free any birds that get stuck in the netting. Mm-hmm. I
Well,
mean, I will.
If you're...
Because I'm the dog's body.
I wonder how they say it, though. I doubt
Right?
they say it dog's body like you just said it. Oh, I'm just the dog's body.
Dog's body? You think it's that?
Dog's body. Get your dog's body over here to pick up these diamonds I dropped.
It's that. Wait.
We lost all of our listeners in overseas. Tune in next week while we do Indian accents. All right, I'm just joking. If you listen this far, stay tuned. At the end of this, we're going to cut in and add the part that we added to YouTube. It's not going to do it justice at all. So you should go to YouTube and subscribe. That will be another way we can make some money, is getting monetized on YouTube. But we got to get them numbers up, people. Got to get them numbers up.
Yeah,
So
you've
go
been slacking.
So go subscribe. That's where you eventually see our faces. Plot twist, not that special. So stay tuned
kinda
for
special.
the extra bonus footage / audio at the end of this. And then at the very, very end, we're going to play track 16 of the new album because it's a little thank you song from me and Brad to all of you guys for listening.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yep.
So nice.
Anyway, talk to everyone later.
Later,
Goodbye.
boy.
Door's locked.
Yep.
I think I got grab a seat.
Oh, I got something we can talk about as well, Dustin.
Oh, you got something to talk about. Let's do mic check.
So, the album will be
You're gonna have to put talking to the microphone. I'm ready.
Oh, snap.
We got to get this thing going.
Oh, we gotta get the banter time. Excellent.
Well, we just need to get the show on the road.
I thought
Show.
we're just gonna do it here. Oh, we do have our booth at JCK. My wife sent me a message after seeing that. She's like, "Oh, y'all are going to JCK?"
First off, coffee time. You hear that?
I hear it.
Okay.
Everybody knows what.
It's been a while.
Nobody cares.
I think people miss it. They miss it.
I think not. But she's like, "You guys are going?" Like, no.
Yeah. We're leaving. We're flying out tomorrow. You didn't know?
Yeah. Seriously.
I like the difference in how our wives would react to. Your wife is like, "Oh, yeah, I didn't know you were going to JCK." My wife would be like,
No,
you're not. Should have told me 7 months ago, so I could have prepared for it."
Yep. Hope Brad has fun by himself, because you ain't going.
No, she's nice.
She is nice,
But the idea of leaving her with 5 kids
Yeah, she
while I
ain't
go
having
have fun
that.
in Vegas ain't happening. Turns are not nice.
real quick.
Maybe rightfully so.
Yeah.
If she told me she was going to Vegas at last minute, I would have the exact same reaction.
Exactly.
I know you're not.
Nope. You were definitely not.
You're not leaving me here with these people. And by people, I mean my children, my offspring.
What's the longest you've been with just the children? The children.
I don't know. She's went a couple, 2-3 nights
Yeah.
away. I don't remember.
Man, that's rough.
Seems like she got all kinds of stuff planned this summer, that's for sure.
She does, man. She said,
All right.
I'm done with you just having fun.
Coffee is brewed.
Coffee.
Jingle, jangle it. I got to get everything ready. We don't have a lot to talk about today.
We do. It's going to fill the time quick.
Okay, let me see here. Before we get ready, let me get everything ready. Ready.
We're ready. I got to get everything ready so we can be ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay, I think I got most things ready now. Let me take a sip before we get going.
Y'all hear this?
That's our new song, new single.
It's called Rat-a-tat-tat. What you think about that?
Really did it. All right, are we ready?
We
gotta
are
get going.
ready.
We gotta get going.
Yes, dude.
Okay, let's see. Let's put on our speaking voices.
Do you want me to clap?
No clapping.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, let's see. I wonder if there's any fun text messages to read from clients.
From clients.
This one says, "So sorry for the delay in response." All right, let's get it going.
All right, clap.
All right, I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, Dusty.
Trying something new today.
We are.
And who knows if anyone will see this, but this will be a fun thing to test. Are you looking at the camera?
I am. Which
One,
of the
two,
cameras
wave.
do I look at?
All of them.
All
Wave.
of
Wave. Are you waving?
Yes.
So
Can you not see me?
I think this would be a good one to kind of explain what people are looking at. Obviously, they're looking at us, but
Obviously.
the way we have it up, we're going to hopefully maybe in time improve the setup. Most people listen anyway, don't watch. But if you are watching, now there's a visual. Just one camera angle. It is what it is. But what you're looking at is, I guess, on one side of the screen. Describe what they're looking at for you, Brad.
You're looking at the laser.
Get the laser behind you.
Yep, the TV where we show people things. I guess you can see that.
Your little tiny bench.
My little bench.
He hasn't. He's
little
not big enough
table.
to get a full grown bench. So
One
we
day
get a
I will
little
be.
small one. Yeah.
One day.
You're doing good. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, man. And on your side,
Yeah, this is kind of our. This used to be an office when we took over this location, but we converted it to kind of our polishing room. Over here, we got a TV up there with kind of the security cameras. Right, I'm sitting at our watchmaker's bench that used to belong to Mr. Sherman,
Shermano.
my wife's grandfather, watchmaker of almost 60 years. This is pretty much where we just do batteries now. Battery display. We got all of our watch crap. We got a whole pile of Invictas over here that we worked on yesterday. I also have this watch that Brad scratched up yesterday. You want to tell him about that?
I don't. I lost sleep about it.
Did you really? Oh,
It was an Invicta. It is an Invicta.
sure is.
It has stupid little rose gold plating that's like 1/1000th of a millimeter
Yep.
thick, and so like there's no fixing it.
This one's pretty rough. But behind me over here is our polisher, ultrasonic steamer, stuff like that. And this is pretty much how we record almost every single time, right, Brad?
Yep. So this is not a split screen, correct?
Not a split screen. There is just a wall right there separating us. And did we do this on purpose? Is it because the very first time we're like, we can't look at each other, or was it just
yeah. I
cord-
think
a
there were a
cord
lot
thing?
of things. I think mainly it was the cord difference, but I think I'm trying to think. Weren't our mics at that point set up a different way, so you couldn't really just hold your mic without
Yeah.
it just like making sounds? I don't know.
I think we just thought, let's do this. That way we don't look at each other and start,
Yeah, that was definitely
laughing
part
and
of
getting
it.
distracted. And this is not the ideal setup. I wanted to sit at my bench, but it's a hot mess. It's embarrassing bad. And we just can't figure out. We're just so far apart that way that we can't. We need more cameras, and that requires more stuff. And if everybody's not donating enough, buy me a coffee. So this is what you get.
It's your fault. It's your
Like
fault.
we said it before, you get what you pay for, and this is what y'all paid for so far. But we're gonna try it and see how it goes, and we'll see.
Yep.
This is just a test run. We're gonna talk for 10 more minutes or so.
I guess
Maybe we'll talk for 7 more minutes. This way I can see if this is going to be worth posting or not.
I know.
That was a little midweek teaser, maybe. We don't know. We can say that an episode coming up, if this ever gets posted, is the next one that we do will be with BJ Mandrel.
Will it be video?
It will not be video because we have to do a completely different configuration when we have a third person in the house.
And he wants to remain anonymous.
Yeah, and that's a big part of it.
That is his stage name, not his real name. So
I think people, if they did see him, I think they'd be a little shocked to try to match what he looks like with the voices that he does.
Why?
Well, I mean,
what does he look like?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think some of he has quite the range.
Yeah, and maybe some of the range he can do, you'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. But then other songs are like, I did not see that coming. But why are we having BJ Mandrel on next?
New album coming out, man. It's got some bangers.
Everybody's about to, as we're recording this on the Friday that we're about to do like our premiere of episode 37, and at the end of that is the new single.
Is a teaser.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I can't wait for everybody to hop on the live tonight. The live chat, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, premiere, live chat.
Should we just go ahead and say one beautiful week?
Yeah,
that's all we can say.
That's the
single.
That's the single
from the new hot album. 17 tracks. That's crazy, bro.
I wonder if any of our songs.
He put in some work.
Yeah, I wonder if any of our songs. You know how on Spotify they show how many downloads have been, like, and forever it's been less than 1,000 because they don't keep track unless it's over 1,000.
Let me check.
Yeah, check and see.
Let me pull up Spotify. You can talk while I look.
And if what song do you think has the most downloads?
I don't, bro. I honestly don't. No, they all just say less than 1,000.
Oh man, what are you people doing?
We can't even get 1,000 streams.
So disappointing.
Come on, guys. BJ Mandrel, Bench Jeweler Melodies Volume 1.
World renowned. Soon
to be Volume 2 is dropping at the end of May.
Maybe. I don't even know if I want to at this point.
In case anyone, if you are watching this, so now we can say more if there's a camera because I have the store cell phone now, and I'm just checking messages from customers. Let's see here. Oh boy, this dude, one of the customers we're doing, Ari's been working with the custom. He came in like, this is what I want, and then we did it, and he changed it.
Yeah.
So I forgot yesterday that our buddy Jake Fox updated a CAD for me. But now, yesterday, because I didn't send it, he has sent another thing.
No.
But I think I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be pretty close. Honestly, the thing that Jake did is way better than what he just sent me. So we'll text him later. Let's see here. Oh, this is Lily texting. I hope people find health coverage that costs less than ACA or employer plans. You want info? Reply 3 to stop. Or I could just report spam. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, here's a good one. 9:34 a.m. We open at 10. Hey, I own a Timex watch, and I would like to remove a few links to adjust it accordingly for my wrist. May I know if you can help with this thing? What? How? Why do people type like this? I'm going to read it again. Exactly word for word what it says. Hey, I own a Timex watch, and I would like to remove few links to adjust it accordingly for my wrist. May I know if you can help with this thing? Who talks like that? I need to turn my headphones down, I think.
You should just hit him back with, you may know. We do help you with this thing.
I'm going to hit him back with, we can help with that, because I'm a professional. We can help with that. Anything else I should say?
Check back in a couple weeks. We're booked up.
Oh, you can hear that?
A little bloop.
And then here's the CADs that I did not save and send yesterday that I texted myself. Oh, what is this guy? What does this lady want here? Oh, you told me to text. Okay, yeah, somebody just checking to see if you got my render done. I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna send it right here live.
You won't.
Right here in the
You
moment.
won't do it.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's it at?
Oh, see?
Did
Told
I
you
not
wouldn't do
send
it.
Oh, boy. Okay, never mind. I'll do this later. Anyway.
We did get the 10s out yesterday.
Got the 10s out. Shout out for Stellar sponsoring the packaging.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they came in clutch.
They don't know that they sponsored the packaging, but
No
they did.
idea.
So props to them.
Mm-hmm. And they wrote on there from Daddy Stoller.
I know, that was very sweet. They didn't have to
so
do that.
great.
They didn't have to do that.
You know what they cannot do, or what they can not do?
What?
Stop sending us freaking mystery pops.
We're about to start turning this into a thing.
I mean,
And it seems like we've got support too.
I think people are tired of it.
Stellar, I hate that they can't see that we get hundreds of messages about
Thousands.
this.
That's all I deal
yeah.
with all day.
Well, it's kind of like the BJ Mandrel thing. It's like less than 1,000, so we're getting close though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We don't know the exact number,
But it's high.
it's up there. Well, it's a Friday, Brad. We do have to open our shop. We'll see if only we see this or if somebody else sees it.
Either way.
Also, we will fix the lighting. This is a trial run before we open. We will be doing these on Monday.
I like the lighting.
We're gonna get some lighting,
Some strobe lights.
to shine on us. We didn't have a chance this morning to do our makeup and stuff, so we didn't want to put turn all the lights on. So
Put my face on.
yeah, but next time we will.
Yep.
We've hired a airbrush artist so that no one can.
Without your money
Truly.
that you've
Yeah,
graciously given us, everyone.
we could have airbrush faces, but y'all being stingy.
Yep.
All right, well, time to sign off. We're gonna edit this and see if it's a complete waste of time or not.
Bye.
See y'all later.
Cracked prongs and a customer who won't leave me alone. She swears the diamond shifted since she brought it home. I've got rouge on my fingers, flux fumes in my hair, a stack of ring shanks and 1,000-yard stare. My loop's fogged up from breathing too hard again. Brad's retipping the same tennis bracelet for the 10th. We hit record just to hear ourselves say someone out there had a worse day. So pour me another cup, I'm running on fumes. Got a sizing job doing no air in this room. The clients want miracles, the Milgrain's worn thin. But if you're listening, baby, just throw something in. We don't need much, just enough for the rent, and maybe some beans that aren't already spent. You keep us going, you know what we mean. The tip jar's open and the coffee machine. Dusty's got a repair that came with no photo. It looked just like this, she said, drawing a circle. I smiled through my mask like a man who was fine, and went home and cried to a podcast by 9. We talk about bezels, we talk about grief, we talk about customers looking for relief. We hit record just to hear ourselves say someone out there understands anyway. So pour me another cup, I'm running on fumes. Got a sizing job doing no air in this room. The clients want miracles, the Milgrain's worn thin. But if you're listening, baby, just throw something in. We don't need much, just enough for the rent, and maybe some beans that aren't already spent. You keep us going, you know what you mean. The tip jar's open, please buy me a coffee. We please buy me a coffee. We learn to set stones before we learn to sleep. We learn to smile back when the markup runs deep. The flex shaft's a lullaby, the ultrasonic hums, and somewhere a listener is sending us funds. Please, we're begging with love. Just a couple of jewelers with burned up hands and a microphone. We built something tiny and called it a home. So if this show ever meant anything to you, buy me a coffee, or I swear I'll retip that bracelet again.